is on her dating journey.
Okay.
And she went out with a man twice. They had lovely dates. He paid for everything, wined and dined. Okay. 2 dates. On the 3rd date, they spent a day together, ordered a bunch of things, had some drinks, had a good time. Really long day. So pretty significant bill. Let's call it a couple $100.
Okay.
Because she had to put her card down for this particular place. So when they went to pay, he was like, oh, like, your card is down. And now she didn't speak up and ended up paying for the bill. They had plans for another date. He texted her the next day and was like, hey, like, I had a great time with you, but, I don't really see a long-term future with you. And so I don't really want to waste like either of our times. Like, I think you're great, but, I don't want to like keep our date for next week that we had planned, which I think is like very respectable. Like most people just ghost. So she's talking to me about it. She's like, but he did like stick me with the bill. I was like, what are you talking about? Stuck you with the bill? How did you leave paying? Like, she's like, oh, I just froze. So I was like, just text him and say like, oh, okay, well, cool. Like, thank you for saying that. Whatever. Like, had a great time too. It's 3 dates. It's not the end of the world. You don't even know this person. But like, here's your split for Saturday. There's no possible way you like he thinks.
Why? So he pays for the 2 first dates. She pays for the second one, the third one. You want to split the third one. Why? Does it go like that in your head where I pay the bill, you split, and later on in the relationship, you pay some of the bills? Why? Why not I grab the first 2 ones and then if we tally up the 2 ones, you play the last one? Why? Why not?
This is not complicated. He got upset, did not send her the split, and in fact went and sent her the receipts for the last 2 dates.
Yeah. If that's what we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. This is the receipt for the first, this is for the receipt for the... If you want to split, you want to split. I don't even know how these entitled people are just saying that, like it's like he's the problem.
Let's keep listening. This girl really got her mouth fully open like she ready to take 2 like it's really that shocking. God bless her, she's gorgeous. But
basically saying like, I got the last 2 dates, so this one's on you.
This one's on you. 3 dates.
Minimum, just a split. Just like you send me your split?
If Taylor and I go to dinner, we split the bill. We got credit cards.
We split it.
Split the bill. That's it. And then we go about our day. Because Taylor ate and I ate, and that's it.
Yeah. No.
That's not comparable.
That's not a split.
What it would be comparable is like Taylor pays for the first dinner that you guys go out, and the second dinner you pay. But in your story, what would happen is that Taylor would pay for the first dinner, then we go to the second one, and Taylor's like, you paid for it. You're like, oh, why don't we split it? Because bitch, I got the last one. No, you could get one too.
The last 2 ones.
Yeah, same shit.
The last
it ain't that deep.
No, it ain't.
These girls are acting like the math in this is in their side. They're like, oh, you asked me to pay for them. This is the one thing I dislike that I've seen women try to do. And I never see them again after that. We go on some dates. I make some suggestions. It goes well. I pay. Then they come up with an idea. Oh, I want to go here. I'm like, sure, let's go. They still expect you to pay. And I'm looking at you like, oh, I'm going to pay. And you going to then take a hike. And they'd be like, oh, why don't you want to see me again? Because I can already tell that you are not a generous person. That's easily obvious to me. The idea that you would come up with a plan, organize the time and date that you like, okay? And then when we get there, you still expect the other person to pay, especially early on. It tells me that we probably don't have values that are very much aligned. Because you are, one, not generous, and a bit entitled. Now, it's okay. You can be that way. But be that way with somebody else.
You're the kind of person that expects a ring, but in return you're gonna give booty. No, booty is irregular. We're supposed to do booty stuff.
I want some booty. Now we can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way.
That's not what I'm saying.
But I'm gonna have some booty.
That's not what I'm saying.
All right.
Booty's part of the relationship.
Booty was more important than having water.
Booty wasn't more important than that. What I'm saying is, booty is already part of the relationship. You can't give me something that's already part of the relationship. It's like if, hey, happy Valentine's, and I give you a hug. You
want to know what the nastiest thing is? It's not a lot of money, but it really pissed me off.
What happened?
So tell me how the girl takes an Uber to the date.
Okay.
We enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
I go to go home because, me early on, especially if I'm not certain about the person, I ain't trying to clap cheeks because they're going to get attached. Especially if I'm not certain, I don't want to.
Okay.
So she go home, I'm going home from the restaurant. After we take a walk. We get there, she opened the Uber app. She's and it's like, oh, it's not working. I'm like, what do you mean it's not working? And there's I try to do it for her, and there's no payment method. I'm like, well, where's the payment method? Like, what did you use to get here? She's like, I used my credit card. She's like, why isn't it here? She's like, oh, I took it off. And I'm like, okay, well then, I said,
wait,
no, let me finish.
No.
Let me finish. Close your teeth. So then I tell her, well then, put your credit card in. And she says this, she goes, I left it at home. Yo, femme don't. No. Yo, shut your beak, bro. Don't talk. Don't talk. I'm too upset.
No.
Hey, listen.
When did she leave? When did she remove it from
I
her
know
head?
exactly what day I was born on, what time, all right? And I can tell you this. Your boy was born at night. But he was not born last night.
Say that again for the people in the back.
I was born at night.
Night.
Not last night. Now shut your beak. Do not speak. Listen.
Femme ton bec. Femme don't. When did she delete the card? Because she got there with an Uber. When did she delete the card? That was a plan, my friend. That was a plan. Ooh. Bixie your ass back to home. If the app was broken, that's one thing. You're saying it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. You took the thing. No, wait. I'm femme d'un way.
It's my story.
No.
Femme ton bec.
No.
C'est mon histoire.
You triggered me.
Yeah.
No.
But it's my pain.
No, it's transferable.
It's transferable?
That pain is transferable.
What's endearing when you're straightforward?
No.
This kind of like feigned incompetence.
No.
Right? This purposeful incompetence. Like, oh, I don't know.
Because now you call me stupid in my face. You say you stupid. Because she's like, it's not working. When you know damn well you took that shit off.
She went in front of me and she went, Act 1. And she want to put on a play. Don't do that to me.
No.
Don't play with my intelligence.
No.
So, anyways.
Throw that whole shit in the garbage.
Bro.
So when he sent the receipts and she was like, I'm just asking you to pay for your half, which is very fair and like something I would also do. Like you need to at least pay for your side. What did he say?
So after I don't know, after the receipts, everyone's been blocked and we've all moved on with our lives. But I guess my shock is one, like the men are actually out here doing this, and I owe an apology to the girlies. I'm with it.
Yeah.
We can't keep talking about women like this. Y'all out here doing the same thing. You can't do it. We can't do it. We can't be talking about these women are scamming for meals. Y'all are scamming for meals. I can't do it. We have to keep the same energy, guys. I'm with it. If y'all want to be kept men.
I think the way things are set up right now, and all the things you want set up right now, is there's not a lot of benefits. From what I see, I look at it from an exterior point of view, right? But there's not a lot of benefits. I gotta take you out, all the dates. I gotta pay for all of that, right? I gotta bring the money to court you, to date you. Like I put myself in a position, let's say I'd be on the market like tomorrow. Now, how does it go? I have to go out there and I have to pay for all the dates. Then when we together, I gotta be a provider as well, so I gotta pay for everything. What do I get in the what do I get? The courting was done, and then after the courting, then in the relationship, I still have to put some more. I still gotta be like, yeah, I'll do this and I'll do that and I'll fix that. So I'll be a provider. So some of y'all don't want to split the bills because you want your money, but he has to pay for the bills.
You want his money.
So what's in it for the guys then?
These girls make 6 figures and above. it is very easy for them to be generous, to be a little bit giving. It's not hard. And you know, when you're on dates with somebody, you're going out consistently, it's nice to receive. Same thing with physical affection. Women like to be cuddled, dudes like to be cuddled. It is what it is. Reciprocation always feels good. You disagree with that?
Yeah, I'm just still trying to figure it out. But yeah, you're right.
You know, so to me, just the behavior that you show early on is very much indicative of like a heightened level of entitlement and selfishness. And that's just not cute. It's never been cute. And I know some goofy ass people are going to say, well, you know, if you buy him dinner one time, you're going to expect, no. Plenty of people can accept the fact that you do something nice for them without expecting it every time. But it's also nice if I don't have to ask and you just doing kind things because you want to. That's not a bad thing. I don't know. To me, it just almost seems like these ladies expect the dudes to pay for everything. And not only that, but they're just not grateful for it. You see, that's the other part of it. They completely ignore the fact that the dude paid for the first 2 days. It's how it's supposed to be. See, remember what I said? I don't mind taking on the masculine role. Okay? But be grateful. Right? If I'm to be chivalrous, then you also have to have etiquette. You also have to have grace. That's what's lacking in this conversation. That's what they're lacking right here. Is it graceful to demand for half of the third date despite the fact that he was chivalrous enough to pay for the first 2? Is that graceful? Doesn't it sound petty? Doesn't it sound selfish? Doesn't it sound like you're squabbling over smaller... If you were willing to put your credit card down, you know, we live in an era where women make lots of money. Especially these women, they make lots of money. They often make more than a lot of their male counterparts. But they still don't want to assume any of that kind of generous behavior. That's what I think is, if you've got the means, why wouldn't you want to give? That's what I don't understand. They'll do it for their girlfriends. They'll do it for their family members. They'll do it for charity. But the man that they want to be with, they can't find it in themselves to be generous. They would never have this attitude with the women in their lives, with their friends. They'll pay for their gay friends. No problem. But they're on a date and all of a sudden it's some taboo to be giving to a dude, as if we can't appreciate it, as if we're 100% going to take it for granted, as if we're going to... It's just, to me, I think it's a very unsexy behavior. That's it. And that's all.
This is what I gather. And it's okay. Live your life. But I feel like a lot of women mistake... Some women, those women... mistake love with worship. You want to be worshipped. That's not equality. That's not equal. I'm all for equality and stuff like that, but I ain't worshiping nobody. And just worshiping like blindly, being like, you're calling that person a fucking peasant. Yes, peasant, you're supposed to do that. But no, I shouldn't split that bill. You shouldn't pay for that. You being ungrateful like that? Wow. You want to be worshipped. That's it. I think that's one trait, whether it's in friendship, whether it's in relationship, whether it's even in the workplace, someone that is ungrateful. I do everything. I do overtime, over overtime. And then you're not willing to just see that. You're just like, yeah, but you got to do more.
It costs you nothing to say thank you.
It costs you nothing to be like, you know what? I really appreciate that. And not even just saying thank you. Don't think that because you say thank you, all is forgiven, everything is taken in consideration. I thank you for that. But take it in consideration, I did that when you asked me some other stuff. Or when you're displeased with some other things. Well, you never say I love you. Yes, I say I love you every time I do this, that. When I pay that bills, when I take you out, that's me saying that. That's me, that I'm a team player in this company. Whenever I do this, that, when I do overtime, when I do some training that you don't even pay me for, that's me. Don't call me and don't say that I'm not a team player. That's what it is. Being ungrateful is one thing that can f up a whole ass relationship.
We got a Discord. Go check it out. We having discussions in there. After videos drop, I'm always in there talking to people.
Yeah.
You can also check out a Reddit where we get a lot of these topics. So if you post over there, we're much more likely to see it. Our Instagrams are also below in the description. So if you want to see more footage of us behind the scenes, stuff we're doing when we're traveling, dancing, music, tour stuff, go check it out.
Want to be wined and dined? Please believe we have to act the same. We have to act accordingly.
My true, honest reaction when I hear these things is I cannot imagine dating anymore. It's a thing that I can't imagine. I can't imagine being out here in these streets anymore. I can't imagine not just having found the person, because these stories are like,
Taylor, I'm telling you, like, we have had, you and I have had
never
these
want to be
conversations.
single again.
You and I have had these conversations. Like, I can't believe these things are happening. And again,
Yeah.
I can't say it's an outlier situation because this is clearly happening. But I want to, just encourage people that there are men out there who are not doing this.
All right. Scamming is crazy. She said scamming.
For meals. For pum pum, I would understand. And yes, there's some people that do that. And I get that. I'm going to call them fuck boys. But for meals?
But to be fair to these ladies, like, they're wealthy. They hang in high-end circles with athletes and everything of the ilk. Like, for them, their expectations have been shot through the roof by dudes who can afford to spend $200 on every meal without ever receiving anything in return. Because for them, $200 is not even worth toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just napkin. That's how much they'll.
Yeah.
So for them, that's the standard they're used to.
Yeah.
They're used to being showered by dudes, but what they don't realize is that when men shower them with that money, it means nothing.
No.
Because that money is so disposable.
And that's what being grateful is.
Of course I'll do that for you. Here, take $1,000. Go buy yourself a Birkin bag. That's not meaningful. Is he providing? Sure. But it's not meaningful because that money just rains from the sky for some of these people that they're around all the time. Mm-hmm. Right? So they see that standard and then they start yapping on how it should be. And then they disseminate that on their Instagrams and everything else. And they get everybody fucked up on social media. But it's just not reality. So, yeah. But that's it for today's video. Go check out our Discord. We're discussing all these topics. We put up exclusive videos. Same for the Reddit, where we take a lot of your suggestions. So go to the description below and sign up.
It sounded like you threatened them. Sign up!
Again!